What's up, Nakama dudes? This is RJ, and welcome to another One Piece card game content. For this video, we'll be talking about my new RP Luffy deck. Let's go. This is my RP Luffy deck. For context, the reason why I'm trying a lot of decks in the past few days is that we'll be competing in the upcoming 3v3 preliminaries, and my main role is to be the Purple Luffy killer. My teammates have already locked in on their decks, which were NL and P Luffy. So, given that the majority, if not all, of the teams will add a Purple Luffy deck on their roster, we have to find a leader that has an advantage against Purple Luffy. Hence, I'm using Blue Black Sakazuki and Red Purple Luffy. Now, we already know why Blue Black Sakazuki is somewhat advantageous against Purple Luffy, but for Red Purple Luffy, uh, the reason for that is that Purple Luffy's curve is so perfect that he can spare another Dawn to attack a 6k powered leader. So this deck is pretty safe against that deck in the early rounds. Now, let's discuss my cards. So, of course, we have Otama 2k counter, and of course, can be used as a removal in combo with Jet Pistol or Gum Gum Kong Gatling. So, this is pretty much a staple in every red uh, decks. Now, I also have Nami, so my RP Luffy or my red purple Luffy has a Straw Hat theme. So there's a lot of Straw Hat Pirates characters in this deck. Hence, I have added Nami for searching for those decks. And also, she's mainly used to search for Radical Beam because Radical Beam is our main defensive event card. Now, also added Shanks here because there's a lot of Argilo. So if push comes to shove and there's just a lethal position attack against Argilo, I can use Shanks so that he can block my attack for 10k. Now, I also added, of course, Whitebeard. We already know that Whitebeard is one of the best red cards in the game, so adding him is no-brainer. Also added Chopper because it combos with my 9 cost that we can add one cost blocker, and also Chopper is of course searchable with Nami. Now I've added here Jinbe. Again, a combo with this removal and then Jinbe. Also good against picking off smaller characters. Uh, Jinbe's also 2k counter and another searchable character with Nami. Now, one of the boss cards of this deck is of course Monkey D. Luffy, the 10 cost one. So Monkey D. Luffy basically somewhat unblockable in a sense because if you try to block him, I can KO an 8k power character in return for that block. So most of the time, his attacks will be taken, and given that he has rush, very good finisher. Now also added Sorojuro. So Sorojuro is, I think, really made for RP Luffy because his ability is that if you have three or less life, you can add a Dawn whenever he is attacking. So given that Monkey D. Luffy, RP Luffy is already in three lives, Sorojuro's effect will always be active. Now, I have also added Queen, again, one of the best purple blocker in the meta right now. Queen lets you draw, so you can draw two and then discard one, so those draw might be crucial in winning the game. Now, I also added Gene Bart, 1k counter, but also a ramp card. Now, also added a set of Trafalgar Law. Trafalgar Law, of course, lets you discard two cards if your opponent's hand card when he is played is more than seven. So, really good card against decks that hoards a lot of cards, especially Purple Luffy. So really good deck against him. Now also added one of the key cards for this deck, which is Eustace Kid. Uh, again, RP Luffy is already big with 6k power, but with Purple Kid, he can be 7k power leader. So making him more chunkier or tankier and less to be assaulted in the later rounds of the game. Now, of course, let's go to the event cards. I have three Radical Beams. I'm thinking of adding making it four. I'm just thinking of what among these two could I take out. But Radical Beam best, I would say the best defensive event card for red. I also have a setup Jet Pistol. Again, if you're facing Purple Luffy, the initial cards that will be played is less than 6k power. Like Kid also have Double Finger or Polly, so you can Jet Pistol those characters, and it just removes a lot of threats. Now, also added Gatling, so the biggest character for Purple Luffy is 9 Kaido. So with the combo of Otama and either Jinbei or double Otama, you can reach 9 Kaido. So you don't have to worry about him. But of course, you have to really put up a lot of cards against him. But sometimes when you answer the 9 Kaido, Purple Luffy doesn't have any more Dawn, so you can return or revenge him with a lot of firepower the next turn. Now, I added some Gum Gum Jet Gatling. Again, you can play Monkey D. Luffy, and if you play 10 Dons, you cannot play Radical Beam. So for you to protect yourself, given that you have played tendons, I have added a zero cost defensive event here. So again, this is just an initial draft of the build. I'm still thinking of a lot of things to remove here or tweak depending on my initial findings. But again, let's add more data to that. So let's play here in the simulation. Okay, GP Dofi. Ooh, GP Dofi, you'd always want to go first against them so that you can uh, delay the 7 cost Luffy. Good for initial rounds, but I don't have any ramp cards or I don't have any searchers, so mulligan for this one. Wow. I just said I don't have ramp cards, and then he gave RNG gave us three, and of course one searcher uh, for Nami. So I can go one, three, five. Of course. Now, oh, I think we have to get Jet Pistol. Now, the reason why we got Jet Pistol instead of Chopper is that the initial characters that Don Quixote can play is always under 6k, Queen, Uta in the early rounds, except for, I say, hmm, sorry, going back to that thought, except for uh 7 cost Luffy. So there's a lot of things that we can do with Jet Pistol instead. So for this one, we'll play Zoro. Sugar will have to rest either Zoro or Nami. I think they will go for Zoro so that he can return kill, but might also be Nami so that I can attack. I have to choose. Okay, so we have to. Hmm, I think I have to attack with Sugar. Tudon, he might play the plus 4k and then restand Sugar. So we have to kill Sugar. We have to make sure we can kill Sugar here. Now, end our turn here. Okay, baby 5. Okay, Pika. Sure. Yeah, sure. For cause I can ramp up with Jin Bart. So let's attack baby 5 here. I can play Jin Bart and then use card action. Attack for 7k. We're still at 6. Okay. Beta Beta Meteora. So this is I haven't seen this card actually. So this is like an impact wave, but it should be rested. Yeah, I rest make Nami for. So for this one, I think I have to throw Sorojuro. Yeah, I think it's quite too late to have Sorojuro out. Uh Diamante. So I think this is the time that we have to use Jet Pistol here. It's a blocker, so it's just now I can use Queen. Oh, should I have just used Edward Newgate instead? Nah, I can go for 7. Yeah, I think I should have just played uh Whitebeard there so that he has more problems next turn. Let's go 8k. Okay, she can attack for 8k. Yeah, sure. Two Dawn's gonna be 4. Okay, so I can play. I already have this guy. Right? Get a block. Okay. So, oh, wow. Okay. Sure, I'll take that one. Now I can play and then play Chopper here. Now the question is, can he Dofi chain? Wow. He really have that, huh? Sure. So I can go. I actually can go big here. Let's try to look for uh radical beam. Oof, don't have a radical beam. Uh, Card here. Uh, let's try to kill one of the Doflamingos so I can still go for four Dons. Kill Rocinante. Make him discard 2 cards. Play Queen. Okay. Now let's play Queen. Return 1 Don. Oh, what do we trash? I think we can trash Gum Gum Gatling. Oh, wait. I think we can trash one Monkey D. Luffy, right? Mm, I can discard this one. I'll play Newgate next turn. Yeah, Monkey D. Luffy. Right, then. Yep. The question is, oh, I thought he still have that. I thought he still have another Dofi. So that's gonna be a 10k. So I'm 6. I can go trash. Yeah, I think I can take this. So 11 so 12. Can we do 12? So I'm at 6, 8, 9. So 8, 9, 11. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I can. Actually, I'll just counter now. I'll go. So 9, 10, 11, 12. And I win the game. So I made a mistake, a misplay there. I should have played Whitebeard turn earlier. So that should have been an easier game for us, given that we have a pressure of 9 cost Whitebeard. So yeah. So again, I've been trying a lot of decks right now, still looking for the right deck to bring in the preliminaries, but I'll keep you posted on my Twitter account. So if you want to uh, know what I've decided on, just follow me on my Twitter. It's in the link on the description below. So again, this is RJ playing One Piece Trading Card Game. Peace out.